Hello, everybody. I got some sad news to report out of Portugal, is where it happened. But singer Bonnie Tyler has just passed away. She was 75 years old. From what I found out, she had had emergency intestinal surgery in May of 2026. And now she's passed away due to complications with that surgery. I don't know all the details yet. I'll have to look into it, see what happened. But she's one of my favorite singers because Lisa, my wife, actually looks just like her, or like she did, when she was younger, Bonnie Tyler, that is. And I always told her, I said, "You look just like her." You'll see the videos. It's a heartache, and some of those others from the early '80s. That's what my wife looks like. But anyway, I always did tease her about that. But yeah, very good singer. I always did like her voice. She had a rough, a raspy voice, and it was distinguishable. I remember growing up with her music, listening to it in the '80s and late '70s, early '80s, and the '90s, up and into the 2000s. Just hard to believe, just 75 years old. That's young today. Um, I mean, it's getting up there a little bit, but it's still young. You think people should pass away in their 90s or whatever. You got Clint Eastwood, he's still around today, and he's 96, almost 96 years old. But Bonnie Tyler, that was kind of a shock. My wife, she pointed it out to me and held up the phone and said, "Another singer has passed." And I said, "Who is it?" She said, "Bonnie Tyler." And I was like, "Oh no, that's awful. Especially somebody you've seen in concerts, you've watched through the years and everything like that. Just a really sad thing." So I wanted to give my tribute to her and tell you what happened to her. It's just a total sad thing. But the thing about it is, we're all going to go. It's not a matter of when. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. So we've all got to go. You go through the cemeteries. I've walked through the cemeteries all my life, and you see the dates on the cemeteries. Even people who were rich and powerful people, that's where they end up, in the cemetery. No matter how old you are, or no matter how rich you are, or how powerful you are, you can't live forever. It just don't happen. It's a sad reality. The only two things we got in this life is death and taxes. That's for sure that we're going to have. But, you walk through the cemetery, just know you're going to be there one of these days. And that's a sad thing. I try to stay away from them as much as I can because it reminds me of what's going to happen to all of us. But it is a sad reality of life. Death comes with it. And it's just a matter of time of if you're going to be ready when the time comes. We got to love the Lord Jesus and live for Him the best we can, and just move on. When I was young, I remember I always was afraid of death and everything, and I was always like, I would cry at night when I go to bed thinking about it. But the older you get, the less you do that. You come to realize, it's going to happen. You just got to be prepared. You got to mentally and physically prepare yourself for that day. So anyway, everybody, I love each and every one of you. I just wanted to report that Bonnie Tyler had passed away at 75 years old, and she'll be missed. Like we're going to miss all these people, all these actors and singers that we are losing. We've lost a lot just within the last 10 years and 20 years, actually. When we started by losing Waylon Jennings. We lost him. We lost Johnny Cash. That was the start of it. And then it just keeps on. Every time you turn around, they always go in threes. We lost Ozzy Osbourne. We lost a bunch of people in the last 5 years. The list just goes up through the, and it's just there's nothing you can do about it. But anyway, I thank every one of you for watching my videos. Like and subscribe to the Tennessee Nate Radio channel, where we bring you all the news on the deaths of celebrities and everything. Every time I get one in, I'll let you know about it. You'll hear about it right here. So like, subscribe, and we do dad jokes too. So, but right now this is about her. So I love each and every one of you. Thank y'all for watching the video. We'll see you on the next one, guys.